Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting match of BroLeague. This is week 4, and we're going to be looking at Booty Bandits versus Hobs Lil Smokies. I'm KKM, and joining me in the booth today is our one and only Dynamite.
What is up, everybody?
Should we just, we got the full teams ready. We got all the squads out. Should we just go ahead and roll right into those rosters?
I think we should. So first off, we have Booty Bandits. We have Corsinator here, Mack Truck, Yummy, Oskeeter, and Cody Bears. I believe this is actually, this team's had a little bit of a time off considering they had a forfeit win last week. And I think it's actually Mack Truck's second game, surprisingly. But looking to see big things from them today as they're 2-1, looking to bring it up to 3-1 and have first place.
Yeah, definitely. And Course is also one to always watch out for, being both in the booth and out on the roster.
Yeah. And then over for Hobs Little Smokies, we have Leonidas Mama, Indian, Relic, Ninetails, and Blue Devil. They're also 2-1, so it looks like we're going to have somebody's going down to 2-2 and someone's going to get up there in first place. So going to be an exciting match tonight.
Definitely an exciting one. And I always got to shout out my boys from Vivid Polar. Leonidas, I see you. We got to get into this game, though. But first off, let's take a quick peek here at those map bands. So, looks like we got Clubhouse on the menu for today. Skyscraper, Chalet, Border, Theme, Bank, and Oregon all banned away, respectively, as you see on the screen. Clubhouse, though, should be interesting. Sometimes it kind of feels a little one-dimensional on some of the attacks and some of the defenses, but there are some interesting strats that can be used, especially that first floor bar hold, always a very interesting one to use. Gym bedroom, for some reason, to me, has always fascinated me because it's always like you extend all the way to cash. So it's like playing cash, except you're not doing that site. So definitely a lot of different ways to attack it, but in the end, sometimes it can just be, let's open up this wall, let's get into sight.
Yeah. Well, I believe both the teams are ready here in the lobby, so let's get into the match.
All right. Let's do it! Woo! Any predictions you want to throw out here, Dynamite?
You know, I may be a little biased because, Oscar is over there on Booty Bandits, but I think with their performance against Modest Militia in the opening week, which is currently the first place team in their division, I'd have to say they might run away with it.
Ooh, a runaway. So you thinking 7-1, 7-2, 7-0?
No, I don't think it'd be too lopsided, but I'm leaning towards a 7-3 as possible.
7-3. I think this is definitely going to weigh in on the momentum of this map. Club is very momentum heavy. If you can intersperse attack rounds within the defensive rounds, I think you're in a really good spot. But Clubhouse ultimately is more defender sided. So, I think if we see a 3-3 split, I think Booty Bands have a pretty good shot at taking this. But 4-2, 5-1 even, you could really carry that momentum into attack.
Yeah.
Definitely have to watch out for that.
Sorry. Judging by the attacker bans here, though, it does look like it's going to lean more onto the defense because whenever you ban out the Habana and the Osa, that's really opening up sites like CCTV, the plat wall is harder to challenge, and then also basement. You can't really use the Habana and bait out all the impact tricking, so I'm looking to see a lot of that.
Yeah, and that's just so many hatches like denied with that Habana ban. On top of that as well, you kind of get rid of, or replacing it in a sort of sense though, is the hard breach charges that you can get on like Buck and other characters, Zero, that might take its place, but it's not quite as strong as the Habana. And because they ban out Habana, we of course also see that Cade ban. Otherwise, you're not really going to see a lot of opening on any of the hatches. It's going to be a lot of horizontal pushing. Do we have a sound delay?
We do, but they might be missing sound in game. Let's go ahead and pause.
That pause here. a quick restart going here on Leo. Yeah, no. So definitely looking back on the standings here. Both 2-1 teams, both near the top of the division. Is there any real great shift if we see one of the teams win over the other? Besides,
In
well,
terms
the
of
tiebreaker.
I don't think so because both of them are they're sitting pretty comfortable in their division. I don't think either of them are going to be really putting themselves in jeopardy by losing this match, but if either of them win, they're putting themselves in a good spot for auto-qualing for the playoffs. Because if you get in that 4th, 5th, or 6th spot, then you're going to have to play in the qualifying matches to be able to secure that 4th spot for your team.
Yeah, definitely, and it's also it's one of those things that their destiny definitely is in their hands. It's up for them to lose at some moments. So being in that situation where a win or a loss isn't super heavy is kind of nice in a sense, but it also could be a little bit of a detriment. Maybe you go into the game thinking, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Let's just go out there and let's, whatever the result we get is the result we get. And that could lead to slipping of rounds. On the other hand, it could lead to, hey, this result doesn't matter a ton. Let's have a little bit of fun. And then that fun spirals into good vibes. Good vibes goes into momentum. There's a ton of different ways that can go in the psychology of a player's head almost. So we got Leo back. Hopefully we got the sound fixed and we're going to get right back into this thing.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Siege is such a Siege has been said to be esports ready for years now, isn't that right?
Yeah, apparently, They only just now got out of ranked beta like a season ago, though, so.
That is true. So we see the second floor hold here, gym bedroom. We got Mira on the sticks of Devil here. Looks like a pretty standard setup, all things considered. Also have the cash wall going up. Probably gonna have a player or two in that rafters position just to kind of challenge anyone early, maybe, or get a couple of frags, hold some locations, make the attackers worry where they're going next.
Yeah. So it looks like the attack is going to start over here on the CCTV wall and push horizontally across to the top floor.
Yep, and smart play here. We see the IQ getting picked out. Try to encounter that Valkyrie pick. See if they can find all these evil eyes. Just getting some general destruction across the map. And oh, Oscar's already in garage. This is quite aggressive. I think they do have an idea that he's pushed up quite high in the garage. If they don't know, they do know now because that sledge will give it away on the barbed wire position. Doc holding here near cash, and now they're about to push into CC. Maybe see the head here. Ooh, tries to get a couple shots, doesn't get it, but Doc does pick up course on that kill. The IQ down, no more scans. Maybe they can get away with the black eyes. Get in. And Doc takes out another Lion on that rafters. What a great kill.
Can he get away with a second? Oscar
doesn't, unfortunately. Yeah, gets that trade out. And now looking to nade underneath. Unfortunately, no one really there. They did, meanwhile, get the main breach open. And, whoa, pushing right into sight, the Thermite, getting that kill onto the Jaeger. Didn't even know. Now they're looking to smoke out, possibly plant here. Going for that plant. Going down 50%, 75. The plant is no. Yep, the plant goes down, but 2 trades go by. 2 quick kills. It's a 2v2. 1v2 now. Yummy just on site here. Thinks one's con, but doesn't know exactly. Oh, he might have missed him. Oh, Leo barely misses. Throws out the C4. Yummy kills one off of main. It's now down to a 1v1 scenario. Leo gets more shots off, but the MPX just is not doing a ton of damage. Knows exactly where each other is. Gets more chunk damage, but can't just find that kill. So close to killing. Thatcher drops. Yummy is going over. Trying to play this safe. Going for Deepfuse now. Will it be enough? No, it won't. Peek out by Yummy, and what a fantastic end to a round there.
Wow.
Holy cow.
You know, with that close of a first round, I was probably wrong on the prediction. Wow, that was a nail biter of a round right there. Had me on the edge of my seat, just, you know, clenching and being just not knowing what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, just, man, what an exciting round, dude. Exhilarating, elevating. It's just, poof. That doc really just ravaged all of that garage side. Was able to get 2 kills, but and traded away for his life, unfortunately. But that man advantage there became so important, and then they just lost it all.
Yeah.
It was just all
It was
gone.
5-3 before the doc died.
I think definitely having that main wall open and then that sudden thermite push was also super huge for them. And then to compound on top of that, your IQ is now dead. That was one of the first opening picks. Your IQ is dead. There's just free reigns of out camps everywhere. So, after an exciting round like that, we're now going to go ahead and see a cash CC sort of hold. Looks pretty standard. Maybe we see this bandit tricking the wall, possibly. Bandit irons. Let's go.
Honestly, a fan. I've always stuck the iron sights on that gun since the beginning.
Since the beginning, really?
Yeah.
Even like before they did that rework on the irons?
So I haven't been playing for as long probably, but even on console back around like Mira's season, I was probably still running Iron Sights Bandit.
More you know. I mean, it's just, those irons are so good,
Yeah.
and it makes me wish they'd use like those fluorescent green tips for like almost all of their irons, but...
You know the ARX has the same sights?
Really?
Yeah. Bandit murder here. Yep.
We do see a pick off the dock here, though. Gets a pick onto Cody Bears. Looks like tried to hop in garage, maybe walk through garage, and just got taken out.
Yeah, right there on the outside of the door.
Ooh. So it might have been even an aggressive dock play there. Seeing like the door got open and decided to swing it. See if we see this wall get open. I don't think so because the bandit's tricking it. Very well done. That's both exothermic charges out. And so the wall's not getting open. Oscar on the meanwhile though, almost picking off the dock, but the dock is just gonna go back to full HP, and he picks off the sledge.
Ruthless.
Incredible shots there. Absolutely. You see the thermite push up. Gonna get tagged a little bit though by the dock here. No kill coming out. Does get picked up by the bandit, and then another quick kill by this dock.
I think that was a 4K from the dock that round because whenever he killed the sledge, he also downed the Dokkaebi right behind him.
Yeah, I think so too. That was some really good shots there.
Yeah.
It almost seems like the attack trying to bullhead their way to site almost worked out in their favor. Unfortunately, it's just that Relic on that dock was able to get into a safe spot, get a stem off, and was able to re-peek and re-swing. One now, going to Booty Bandits. Just lost that round to Hobs Smokies. And we're gonna go ahead and see another gym bedroom hold.
Gym basement would be a crazy sight.
They'd be like, whoa!
You gotta play all 3 floors. But looks like they're gonna try to capitalize off of the dock's early success here last time to hopefully duplicate the first round and clean up those mid-round mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. It's I think it's a very smart thing to see Relic on this dock because it's just such an aggressive play, and you know, even if you get chipped down in the middle of fights, you know, you can take that breather and you can pretty much fight a whole new person once again.
Yeah.
That can really weigh into attacking skirmishes.
Just from the last round alone, him being able to heal himself in that doorway before challenging the sledge again was crucial to his success.
See the doc here once again, King of Garage. See if he can maintain that title charge here. Got two lining up. You have the IQ and you have looks to be the Nomad, both pressuring this garage door. IQ's got this doc on drone, knows exactly where he is at all times. See a cheeky little nade come out. Ooh. Yeah, that's a pretty standard Jaeger placement, ADS. But there's only one. But that's both nades on the sledge, so should be able to, or not going to be really able to deny this wall anymore.
I think he was trying to open up the castle barricade, but just cooked his nades not long enough both times.
That definitely could have been it. Or maybe looking for the kill. Looks like this wall is going to get open, and also unseen, unfortunately. We see the IQ picking off Leo, the Valkyrie. Another one that was roaming offsite, trying to support Relic there. But we see a little bit more control taken by the attackers. However, Relic still in that spot on top of red. Thermite going aggressive, trying to gonna try to open up this bathroom wall. EMP'd off, and that should be the wall getting open.
Yeah. Not having this mirror window has really locked out the site from a lot of info.
Oh yeah. Relic, meanwhile, does pick up one off that roam, and looks like he's going to drop all the way back to basement to escape. Successful roam attempt there. See Jaeger pick up another kill as they try to get onto this gym execute. Smoke's going down, Plant's going down as well. Trying to spray through the wall, but I believe the Thermite's in the one spot. You cannot get shot. IQ picks up one on the Plant. Coming up main, traded away by Relic on the return. Planter's down. There's 2v3 with about 35 seconds left. Make that a 1v3. And that's all of the attackers down.
What a
Fuse is
retake.
going out. Woo.
I don't think any of them died on the retake. I think Bandit was dead before it happened.
I think so too, or it might have been happening like right as that plant was going down, but pretty solid retake. I think that mostly came down to they knew that Relic was offsite. They knew Relic was somewhere garage side, but then they kind of forgot about him almost. And he was able to rotate all the way around through main and up those stairs and get a couple of free picks there.
For sure, for sure. Really mobile with that clunky 3 armor, being able to get a flank off on the Nomad. So honestly surprising, but glad he made it work because really made the difference on the round.
Oh yeah, and I would definitely trade a 3 armor any day for that 1.5. You know what I'm saying? Like that thing's so good.
You know, I just noticed that Relic is 9 and 1 so far.
Yeah, all the rounds Relic has died, the team is lost.
3 rounds, 9 kills. That's insane. If he keeps it up, he is easily going to lock out this match pretty quickly.
Yep. On the same sort of note, though, only Yummy going positive on the attack side right here. What do you think the attack kind of needs to change up?
I think maybe they can swap out who's droning in who, and they'll be able to make some faster progress. Because whenever they were sitting outside garage, it looked like both of them were droning, so there wasn't really someone taking onto the execute.
Right, and you really want someone to follow your drone and possibly even swing off of a dead drone, right? To get maybe a free pick in your favor.
You kind of see it here too. All 3 of them are droning strip, and not one of them is walking in.
Put a 4th person on drone now, and Oscar opening up this dirt hole.
Yeah.
Pretty standard for Maverick. But yeah, maybe a faster take would help a ton here, and yeah, following your drones, because otherwise, you know, you're just sending out information that no one can use.
It's the same reason why the Jackal wasn't aware of that.
Yep. So he had the drone there placed and at con, but no one watching, no one really paying too much attention because it got shot out, and Relic was able to punish him for that. Really got to follow your drones and or watch it. Relic now taking shots onto that blitz. looks like he's gonna face a lot of pressure here. Pretty soon. He's gonna hide away in that bathroom. Oh yeah, good time waste. About 1:30 left for the round, so half the round gone. Pissed away almost.
User has been dropped.
Oh, and the Capkin trap takes a life. Whoa! Whoa!
Blind!
Relic taking out that that blitz. Almost full blind, I would almost say. And gets the other Capital! Another 3-piece for that dog. And Ninetales cleans up the other two. One with the Capkin, one with the beautiful shot through the floor right there.
He's 12 kills in 4 rounds.
Everything's coming up Relic. Everything's coming up Relic.
Just let the man play Doc, okay?
1.5, full stim health. What else could you ask for?
Honestly, just get a teammate playing Rook for him, okay? Bump him up to like 145 or whatever HP he gets.
You need both thick French boys.
Just
to
super
really
soldier
run
up in here.
Oh yeah. Man, oh man, Relic is tearing this team apart. 1-3 now on the round differential here. As attackers, or sorry, the defenders now look to go cash and CCTV.
So they've completed a full site rotation, skipping out on bar sadly, so we won't get to see that right now. But
Man.
we still have the next round.
Located by attackers.
I really hope to see a bar because it's honestly the most interesting in my opinion. With all like the things you open up, all the places you can actually play.
Yeah, I feel like it actually worked for the Doc play because he's just running around with a 1.5.
Yeah, and it's so aggressive too.
Yeah.
Like you can hold so many different angles. You can push so many different areas as that dog. It could be beneficial for them to look at.
Attackers are heading out to the diffuser bomb.
On the attack side, though, we're gonna see a switch off, I believe, the Maverick into an ace, just because, well, this is more of a top floor. We also are gonna see that Thermite, notably missing from this lineup. Again, probably changing it out for that ace. I kind of like this a little bit better. It makes it easier to open up the walls when it's bandit tricking, because if you EMP, you can kind of throw it on both walls and get both sides going at the same time. On top of that as well, you have a arguably better gun. The only thing you're really missing are the smokes.
Well, they are learning from their mistakes. They have a person behind the drone this time, so...
Going aggressive, too. Man, almost gets that pick onto the Doc. However, Doc will go back to full HP. And Course sitting at 1/3. Nade goes out underneath. Course picks up one, but traded away by Devil, which then also traded away by Relic. Now on a 3 versus 4.
Don't
Ace
think
Charge
he
is
can
going
get
out.
both walls, but he got the one.
Yep,
Indian,
you got
don't
the one,
try
but
it.
This wall is open.
Who's out there on the side?
Oh.
Relic, don't do it to him.
No, Relic. Oh. He's got to pick up one more kill. It's his
He
duty.
needs to. He needs to get the average of 3 around.
He's got 2 more stims. Looks like he's gonna heal up his buddy there. Bandit, will he heal himself? I think he's gonna wait. Yeah, looks like he's waiting here on that one. But
He's like, I can take one more bullet. I'll be fine. Yep.
yeah, Relic gets a swing. Unfortunately, trades his life away, but he does get that 3rd kill that he's looking for. Now it's all up to Ace and a 1v3. C4 goes out. Does pick up that mute. Now a 1v2 situation.
He's making it interesting.
It is making it interesting. Notably, the C4 is missing on Leo, but the C4 on the Bandit still exists. So we might see some sort of counter post plant possibly, or just gonna hold some angles here.
Ooh.
Got Leo on the top of red, jumping down, going aggressive. Oh, and absolutely fries that ace. It's another round to Hobs' little Smokies.
You know, honestly, we're gonna call it a drop shot because drop shots don't really work in the game anymore. But he was prone, so he
was
proned
prone,
off
he
the
did.
balcony. So
Yeah, actively jumped off, so I definitely count that. Oh man, and we see a Booty Bandits time out. I think very wise decision here because momentum is such a killer, dude. If you get that one round and then you keep going and you get, you get your Relic just feeling himself, like, man, Man, oh man,
Yeah.
this
They're
team
trying to
is
cool him off
so-
right now.
So what do you think? What do you think they're primarily talking about there for Booty Bandits? Because we did see a couple of that adaptations there. We did see the Yana push in pretty aggressively with that drone, and actually was able to get a pick off of it. Traded away, but they were able to get some momentum off of that. What do you think they're talking about?
So I think they're definitely talking about trying to implement more of what was seen in the last round for this upcoming one. But in all honesty, I think with the round being round 6 and you only have one more attacking round, I honestly, you do have to slow down Relic here, but I'd honestly look for trying to save that timeout for once you get to defense because you can make a lot more changes around then. And the last attack was probably the best attack we've seen from them so far, even though they lost it, just because they were working together.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Attack was a lot smoother. Definitely following in their drones as we try to set that. That's what they should be looking for. I think another thing that would help though is I'm not sure how many people were on drone. We definitely had the Yana following it, but another person following that Yana or creating more support probably would help.
Oh,
You can even go back to basics almost and say, okay, 2 people drone, 3 people on guns, right?
Yeah.
And just try to, push something together and get swings going.
Certainly. Definitely, if they have 2 people behind and not just Diana entering, it's gonna obviously take a bit to take down Relic at this point because you're at least gonna need to stack up 2 people, and 3 is comfortable, but I think they just need to buddy up and swing them at the same time.
Oh yeah. Not let them wreak havoc, find these ones, and absolutely decimate the team.
Hopefully this time, well, there's actually no wall denial this time, so the only thing stopping them is that mirror window.
Oh yeah. Looks like they're saying that you can take this wall. We don't care about this wall anymore. Go ahead, have it open.
They're like, I'm just gonna pick my guns now.
Honestly, though, the way they're going, you might as well trust your guns. You're shooting back, or at least Relic is shooting back, holding the majority of his teammates. But as he finds another,
I don't even know where it
possibly
was.
through breach. Yeah, maybe through main.
I don't
Whoa.
think so. I don't see the Nomad anywhere. Unless they were downstairs. No.
That man.
No clue.
That man is scary. I am afraid. I'm observing and I'm afraid. He's gonna find a way to shoot me, dude. Of course, does pick up Ninetales here, but Relic picks up Force, trades it away fast, and heals himself for the benefit. Pushing up though, doesn't see it. Double
Guys.
swing. Now we have a 3v2 in favor for the attackers now. Just such a quick shift, a change in momentum here.
They have below for the
As now
plant, though.
all the attackers have top floor, but we have a Solus. Solus might looking probably to deny that plant. Will they pick up this Solus? Ooh, triggered his
Slow
slow.
it down. Oh, if he gets on the bed, I don't think they can get it. Yeah, he's on top of
Do
the
you see
bed
the
right
defuse coming out? They do know it's on the bed. Maybe they're gonna try to look for an angle to shoot up at the bed. Doesn't quite work. Plant does go down. Holding off on this main. It does pick up that Solus. Now it's gonna be down to Leo, making that big roam all the way around, all the way through Cash. Sorry, CC even. See if he can pick up anyone. Highway. Does find the Thermite Highway. Now a 2v1 scenario. Looking for a retake here. Has an idea one's going to be in. Doesn't find him though, as the mirror window betrays him. And that's a round for the attack.
Wow. Just missing the timing when the Thatcher got on the window. Could have brought it into a 1v1, but thankfully the timeout for Booty Bandits seems like it worked for them, so hopefully they can start converting some rounds on defense.
Definitely, they were able to take a round into this defense, which, is always good on the attack side, because once again, this is quite a defender-sided map, especially with the bans that we see here. But all things considered, 4-2 split, not terrible.
No.
Not terrible. I think you take that as an attacker.
Yeah.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Seems like both teams electing to choose Jim to start off first. I think that comes down to the mirror window being up though.
Yeah, definitely having that mirror setup is super nice to have. It's very adaptive in the sense of like now you open up the wall. Okay, big whoop. We have a mirror window watching it, so you're gonna have to allocate resources to either smoke it off or get rid of it some way. But we also do see it as kind of a double-edged sword there as well, because if the attackers get onto site, it's very hard to push those mirror windows, as we saw in that last round.
attackers objective to defuse the bomb.
Looks like a pretty similar setup though, pretty standard one as well. Definitely like to hold that cache area, although it doesn't seem like they're going to be challenging Raptors quite as hard as Hobs did. I'm gonna quickly open up this wall though because it wasn't reinforced. Usually that is reinforced, and we also see a little bit of damage go out there on the Bandit.
I think they elected to no, they didn't even reinforce all of cache instead. Sometimes you'll see instead of doing the outer CC wall, you'll do all 5 in the cache room and make the attackers use breach onto the red wall.
Yeah, and I guess it sort of makes sense though, because as we see there's only one reinforcement left on the defense. Maybe they just didn't have the resources to allocate it. As we see the Zove pick up course, looking to push in this cache side now. Does pick up another, but he doesn't know that the Jaeger's there on green box. Trades it away. 3v4 now for the attack.
I think Relic actually just broke the this season's kill record. I think it was tied at 18 by Hoi Hoi and I think might have been Beepon, but he definitely just passed it. So
woo! We did it! Woo! Good job, Relic! As we see though, 9tails was able to pick up the Jaeger. It's now traded away. Oh! Gets pogmatted though! And picked up. 2v3 now for the attackers. That's why we always check our feet. Let's see. Looks like they're electing to push more of this highway side. Trying to maybe push out this guy in bathroom. Maybe get a master plant going. But as I say that, gets picked off. The Mira picks off that gridlock in con. Very good pick there. 2v2 now. What will the attack do? Looks like they're lining up to jump into that gym bedroom and gets hit by another frostmat.
not like this.
Oh no!
2 frost mats on the round.
Oh no! It's a 2v1 for the attackers. It's a 2v4 at one point, but man, oh man! Thatcher now jumps in and gets picked off by that bandit. There's another round for Booty Bandits.
Yeah, so I was wrong. It was Hoi Hoi and Banana that both had 18 kills so far, and then followed by that was Falami. So Relic now in first for the kill record this season. So congratulations.
Very good.
Let's see how high we can get it.
Yeah,
he might be able to go
keep
for the
running.
BroLeague total record.
Ooh, what is the BroLeague total record?
I think Chad was saying in chat it's 24 or 26, somewhere in the 20s. But
Ooh.
right now we have a season kill record,
Attackers need to
which
locate and defuse as many
absolutely
bombs as they
crazy
can.
that we're only on round 8.
Round 8, week 4. There's so many games left to play, and it's already like
Yeah, playoffs haven't even started.
in there. Yeah. We're talking about playoffs?
Yeah.
We're playoffs now? It's crazy. We are going to see a basement hold here now by Booty Bandits. Probably just part of their rotation here. Pretty standard setup once again, getting all the walls reinforced that usually are reinforced. The hatches all reinforced as they should be. Solus going to pick up a lot of drones here.
Bomb located by attackers.
Definitely going to eat them all up.
Attackers objective is
One thing I do like from the defense here is that they realized how long it took Hobs Little Smokies to execute onto the side. They brought a Goya to put on the doors downstairs.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely delays. A long delay with those Vulcan shields. Let's say is it 10 seconds? Can't
10
quite
seconds
remember.
for a spawn peek? Is that what you're asking?
No, 10 seconds for the Goyo shoot.
I think it's actually 20.
Ooh,
Because,
even better.
yeah, I think a smoke canister is more than 10, and I know that the Goyo is definitely more than that.
Very smart pick though. Look, he executes hard, as you said, coming out late as the ace or Solus picks up that ace off of Khan. Looked a little too aggressive there almost. Didn't really have that drone support nor the man support to really push that quite so soon.
Yeah, and I don't think the attack knows there's two up here. They saw the
Definitely know the
Solus.
Solus player. Relic though, gonna make that push. Can't find the shots. Yeah, and that second player coming in big. Although it's traded away by the Jackal, does find that Goyo. Will he find the head of the Solus too? Trades a couple of shots, shooting through the walls. They're doing a little tango. Couple of shots land onto the Solus. Now about an even HP score here. Going to swing out again, but is picked up by that Jackal. Now we're in a 3v3 scenario.
3v3, a minute 10 left on the clock, and I don't think anything has been done towards the execute onto the site. So, the Goyo canisters might make a difference.
Yeah, I think the Goyo canisters will play a pretty big part here. They did get Moto open, and they do have a couple of the floors of kitchen open as well. But it's not quite where you want to be with a minute left. You definitely want to be pushing or putting more pressure in. As we see the sludge drop down into Moto, ask for pressure. There's pressure. Going to pop one of these Goyos though. Cut off that entrance. And we have Jackal sneakily moving along, but I don't think he saw the Valve Cam. The Valve Cam has him on
I don't
ping.
think he did either.
Trying to pick up one here. A lot of pressure coming in on all sides. Get some shots off on the Jaeger. Not quite enough though to knock him down. Thermite taking some shots over. And then we got a swing by Yummy. Yummy takes one up. 3v2 for the defenders. 2v2 traded away. 2v1 now. Yummy takes off another. And it's all up to this sledge on site. Knows exactly where they are though. And takes them out quickly. That's another round for the Booty Bandits. Quickly shifting the tide here. 4-4.
Wow. Bringing it back. Looks like they just had struggle on the attack, so maybe they can run away with it on defense. So Hobs Little Smokies needs to find a way to put a stop to it, though.
Yeah, definitely. And that momentum shift has been, or I almost attribute all of this to that timeout, really. Because that timeout gave him that round, and then they went into this defensive round, like, looking really ahead. As you said, though, it is a little bit of a gamble because you do have a couple of rounds necessarily that you could lose before you could say, hey, let's take a breather real fast, because you are going on to defense. But it seems to have worked for Booty Bandits in this case. Let's see. I see a switch off of the Jackal. Gonna go ahead and pick up that Thatcher. We also have a Gridlock in play this round. I don't think we saw a Gridlock last round, so a couple of changes there. Gridlock really is going to take up that position of Jackal, trying to deny roam, quote unquote. Two very different ways though, right? Because, you know, as a Jackal, you scan them, you find exactly where they are. But as a Gridlock, you just say, hey, no one's pushing this side. I've declared it, so.
Absolutely, and it doesn't, actually no, they have 4 sets of impacts, so if they did want to make a flank, it is kind of centered around being able to counter a Gridlock versus the Jackal or anything of the sort.
That is true, and the Solus is definitely going to be looking to roam here. I'm not quite Wamai, sort of, kind of. You generally see Wamai more in that rafter spot, which is probably where it is. Yep. But we do see some early damage going out on that sledge. Possibly a peek out of the garage side. Could be any sort of thing, but sledge now brought down to half. Ooh, this cam, putting in pings exactly. Relic knows exactly where he is. Shouldn't look at this cam. Ooh. Oh, can't quite find the head. Very unfortunate. I don't even think he took out the cam. Solus pushing up, but he picks off course. Umai trading away though on the sledge. And this is a Rafters battle for a lifetime.
Wow.
Oh, Relic gets nasty with it though. Peeks through lounge. Doesn't find Oscar though, so another trade going off. 3v3 now. Woo! Some quick kills. Like a rumble in the cage almost. You see this main wall get opened up. Gridlock's going out, trying to deny any pressure. Thatcher falls off a little bit, but it doesn't really matter too much. And now they're gonna look to take this Raptor side. Looks, I believe the Gridlock's Raptors window. Yep. So definitely gonna try to force a Raptors push into here. Early C4 goes out there.
I think they were thinking
now
that
looks like
Thatcher
they're
was on the
changing.
wall.
Yeah. Changing plans here once again. Smoke's gonna come out, but they are gonna push through breach here and try to look for this plan. Planting on default. Getting it started.
I don't think he
Mute's
can
gonna
get it in
go
time.
underneath, try to deny this. Plant does go out. C4 doesn't land, but the smoke does kill. Unfortunately, the diffuser does go down, so it doesn't deny it. 3v2 though. Attacks in some pretty good positions. Smoke sees the arm. Does take him out. 3v1 scenario. Do they know where the last one is?
They can get on this and he can't deny it.
Definitely. Starting to deny it or plant right now. Yeah, he has no clue. He has to jump in, but he's gonna die.
Wow.
And there it is. Booty Bandits taking another round. 5-4.
Oscar with the clutch up there. He takes down the Titan of Relic, kills the planter after the post plant, and then also the breach coverage.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely. A monster on that smoke play. Some good SMG shots going out, as well as great canister placements. Really solid attack, though. I mean, we saw a lot of trades go out, and it kept the thing still in a 3v3 sort of scenario. Execute was almost there, but yeah, heroics from that smoke play right there. Really good plays all around by Oscar.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
Someone in the chat
Looks like-
was saying Oscar was showing mercy at the moment. Didn't look like it that round, but maybe that's because they were talking about a previous round.
A God's mercy only wanes for so long. We are going to see a Master Jim hold once again. Full rotation here from the Booty Bandits on this defense side. Very, very nice work here. A lot of good defense all around.
Yeah. Both teams being able to do a complete side rotation, honestly impressive. But if there was a map that I had to pick being able to do it on, it probably would be Clubhouse.
Yeah, definitely see a lot of rotations on Clubhouse. I think you see a lot of rotations on Oregon as well.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I can agree. If you get that meeting site, I mean, the other two should be free for you at that point.
Yeah, most definitely. Pretty standard defense and attack once again. It looks like the same picks almost word for operator for operator.
I think the only
believe
difference
the only
is
change.
Yana.
Yeah, the Yana.
Because Yana was playing Sledge in the previous round, and then they had the gridlock.
Right. So, not too much change. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the attackers are looking a little broke, so maybe they should try to look to fix it.
They've got more nades now, so hopefully looking to get rid of some more destruction here.
It's always good. As we see a couple of shots from the Frost peek out there on highway. Does pick off a little bit of Sledge's HP. Frag goes out, like he said. Doesn't find anyone. Now they're going to open up this wall. Both EMPs going out. Both Ace charges going out. And they are met with a mirror window.
Come on, Relic, just hop in. Oh, hell yeah.
Whoop. There it goes. He's going aggro.
Fish him.
I
Mac
don't know if
doesn't
they
see
know
him.
he's there.
They don't know at
I don't know
all.
if they know. Mirror does pick up one off the initial take here.
Another Frost
Relic does jump in, but dies to a a frostmat as Course picks up another 2. This is now technically a 4v1 scenario. As Thatcher will try to take off this Mute's head, doesn't quite find him. Relic finally gets picked off. Now it's just a lonely British soldier on this wall, hot tub wall. This Mute pushing up. Lots of shots getting traded off. Looks like he's gonna fall back. And it's looking pretty hopeless for this Thatcher here on this attack.
Hopefully he can take a nice little break here and have a conversation with the team to figure out what they need to do. Because we're now going down to the basement. They know they're going there. So hopefully able to make something happen now.
Yeah, definitely. As we see Course pick up that funnel call. I believe that was 4 picks off that Solus there. So
I think the Mira had 2, so possibly, but I might have been wrong.
So no, yeah, you're right. Solus had 3. There's a Pogmat.
Yeah, there was a Pogmat and then the Mira. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those mats, man. That's the 3rd kill that those mats have produced. All of them on that top floor hold as well.
Gym bedroom frost mats just
hit different. Relic, we saw Relic there go pretty aggressive onto that hold. Almost panned out, traded away by that frostmat. But do you think that round totally would have changed if he was alive in that bathroom window or bathroom hold?
Honestly, I think it would, because at that point, even the mirror window that's upstairs, let's just take a look here. If he was in this doorway, like even that mirror window is going to be denied because you're not actually safe tucked in the corner there. So if Relic survived in there, there was nobody sitting in bedroom. The closest person was Khan or Logi, and then there was main stairs. So they easily could have gone for a plant.
10 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, just really good frostmat placements though. I believe frostmat placements all around were kind of in the same sort of areas. So we did see the gym one get shot out, but they didn't push into sight far enough to see that other one, which might have led to the demise of Relic, unfortunately. But Booty Bandits slowly creeping their way back into this game.
Yeah. I say if Booty Bandits keeps this roam up and just double up on the entry against the Zofia, then they can probably close him out. But they need to trade each other in order to shut him down, because otherwise it seems like he's just winning every one.
Yeah, definitely. Relic can always be some support going into that, as you said. But it is nice to see that aggression from Relic. Or at least a little bit of aggression from the attacker here, trying to follow in the drones. Already pushed into bar. Very aggressive. Will he get the manpower? He does team up with Diana here, and now they're looking to get
They know that the Solus is upstairs because the Jackal just droned it, but right now it came all the way down main. I don't even know what about. They have no clue.
Yeah, they have no clue. Well, they might know here in a second. He takes the shot. Yep. Now they know he's all the way down main. Meanwhile, Course does pick up Devil. That's the the Jackal off the board now. No more pings. Relic finding a couple shots on that Goyo again. Getting absolutely peppered by that Goyo. From both above and from Relic here. Leo looking to try to find the pick. Does he know? He does, I don't believe he knows he's tucked in that corner. I don't think anyone knows that.
I think they think Arsenal's clear.
Yeah, I think they Arsenal's good. Everyone, we can take it. Or maybe not. Relic is really paying attention to that Arsenal side.
Oh, he'll know now if he drones it.
Relic, once again, just pushing straight on in. He's going to go through Moto here. Swing on the Jaeger. Gets the Jaeger. Meanwhile, though, Course picks up 3 off that roam. They knew exactly that he was above. They just didn't deal with him. Now we see.
I think
Relic
he has
still
defuse
inside.
too. Oh, cruel.
So mean.
Okay, Tac still has defuse here though.
Tax still does have defuse. Looks like they're going to be pushing this side. Yummy does pick up off of blue, though. And it looks like we have a lonely Yana all by herself in a 1v4 situation. Time ticking off. 10 seconds left. Does find one in blue, but gets pushed off by the course. That's a 4K for him.
Wow.
And man, oh man.
6 rounds in a row from the Booty Bandits.
Woo.
Wow.
I'm
You
gonna be
know,
honest,
all they needed was
I didn't realize
defense.
this match point. I didn't realize this match point.
Yeah. Wow. What a performance. Relic over here.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to do his best. But in the end, the Booty Bandits take away the match after going flawless on their defensive half.
Yeah, definitely a big shift again after that timeout. I want to always go back to that timeout, man, because after that point, they didn't drop a single round.
Yeah.
And they went all the way into, they went all the way into defense, and they just got that set, or got all the way to 7 points there. 7-4, your final score. Whew. What a game, though. What a game all around.
Yeah. Well,
any final thoughts here for these two teams?
honestly, just make Booty Bandits start on attack and hope that they can't wake up on defense, because from that performance, yeah, that was crazy. That or
Yeah,
don't let Chorus have Solus.
Yeah, Course went crazy on that Solus, was able to roam very efficiently. I have to agree. Try to put force Booty onto the attack and try to take the momentum there, take the rounds there, because it was a little lackluster on their attacks. If we're gonna be completely honest, it could have used some work, and they're probably looking at that and they're gonna think we need to go back and fix our droning, fix our swings. But then they're gonna look at their defense and they're gonna be like, we're golden, we're solid.
Yep.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't need
We're
to fix
good."
the defenses. We did good there.
All right. Well, I think that's it for us. I've been KKM. This was my good buddy Dynamite. And yeah, have a beer. It's on me.
Have a good night, guys.